All right, I gotta show y'all this. I just discovered, hold on. I reached into my little bag of goodies. Well, actually it was in a place it didn't supposed to be, and I found that rubber grommet that was on the motorbike in Behold, if you've watched the videos that I had from Behold. And I found this, hold on, I got another little bag of goodies here. I brought a bunch of stuff from the States with me just for this reason. Hold on, I don't think this is gonna show up on camera. Let me back this thing up a little bit. But anyway, I got all kind of different kind of camera stuff that I've accumulated. Because I told you I planned this for 2 years, and some of the stuff I would just buy on Amazon, and some of it I forgot about. This thing was one I've showed before. It's kind of messed up, but I can use this piece, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to put this rubber grommet, which I just discovered in a place it isn't supposed to be, in there and hook it onto the mirror of the click. Put this on there. I don't know. We're gonna see if this works, and then I can hold on this side. That's the side it goes on. And then maybe I can show the trip of where I've been driving. And like I said in many videos, that's some of the funnest parts about being in the Philippines. To me, I love riding motorcycles in general, mainly in the dirt and off-road, but sometimes these roads in the Philippines can be like riding off-road. You'll see, hopefully. Let's see if this works. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. It should work. Wait, I think I'm gonna need another piece though. That, I'll still keep that. It'll still work on a backpack. I got so much junk, like little doodads in here. I knew I could put together something. Get creative up in here. Boom, that's what I need right there. See, that will go right there. In theory, hopefully, oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna work for real. And it's pretty tight like that. Now, as long as the mirror post is big enough to fill up that hole and it's not loose, this should work. Or even if it is, I'm sure I can find something to wedge in there. Let's take this apart. Yeah, I think this is gonna work, y'all. I don't know if this has a certain direction it should go. I'll put the DJI facing. I'm assuming that DJI symbol would be the front. I'll put it like that. It'll go on the post like that. Okay. This is gonna work. Oh yeah, that's really gonna work. All right, hold on. Let me go put it on the bike. Hopefully this thing don't fog up like it normally does. It's so humid in the Philippines. I've done got used to it. And being from North Carolina, it was pretty humid there in the summertime, so not a big change. But when you come out of the air conditioning, everything fogs up, like your glasses, camera lens, everything. Let's see if this works. I know it's gonna work. I don't know what I'm talking about. This will be the telltale sign though. Hold on, let me set y'all up here. This thing gets tall too. Let's put it right there. Stay still. All right, this is gonna be it if it works right here. Oh yeah, that's perfect, dude. That is literally like snug as a bug. And the sad part is I've had this the whole time. I was just going through all of my junk, and I packed this with intent, but when I got over here, there's been so many new things on my mind, I didn't really think about it, to be honest with you. I even actually went looking for a mount, and I've had this the entire time in my bag. But better late than never. I think we'll put it on the inside like that. Oh yeah, this is gonna work perfect. Let's get it down as low as it'll go. I don't know, it's a little bit loose. It might need something in there to wedge it in just a little bit tighter. I think I got a little piece of rubber I can slide in there just to make it a little thicker. It's better than my sock, what I was using in Behold. Hey, but you know what? The sock worked. I shouldn't knock it. I don't even know if I got that in there. I think I might have that the wrong, nope, there it is. That is a long bolt, I'll tell you that. All right, come on, man. All right, then we're gonna need a little something to wedge in there. I pretty much can probably use anything. Hold on, I'm gonna leave y'all right there. I'm gonna find something. I couldn't find a little piece of rubber, man. A little piece of rubber inner tube patch would work perfect about right now, but I've got this rubber band, and I don't know if this is gonna make a thick enough space, but we're gonna give it a go. Goodness gracious. Oh Lord. I need a way I could wrap that around there multiple times. I would have to take this mirror off, but even then it would have to slide up over that. Oh, wait a minute. We might be on to something here. Maybe if I slide that, we might not even need the rubber band. I think I can slide this. There's a little bit of extra rubber over the top of it. Grab it like that. It still keeps the water off of that nut. This should work without the rubber band. I think I'll just wedge something in there. Like it's on there. It's got a good grip right there, and the camera's very light, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Now, if I can just find a little something to wedge in there, you know what might work? A Q-tip, just to tighten it up just a little bit at the top. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right, that's as tight as that thing's gonna screw. That's pretty good. I think with a Q-tip to spread this out, if I stick a Q-tip down in this little gap right there just to spread it a little bit, that should make it a little bit more sturdy. Let's give it a shot. All right, I think this is gonna work even better. Got a pin in here. It's got a rubber like grip at the bottom of it. We're gonna lose that, literally. The pin probably ain't gonna work no more after all of that, but who needs a pin anyway? Let's see if we can get that off. Hopefully, I can get that in there, take that back off. Oh man, is that not rubber? I think it's a part of the plastic. Shoot. Well, it was a good idea at the time. Guess I need to put the pin back together. All right, next plan. I think the Q-tip thing would have worked, but to be honest with you, I believe what I should do is there's a little, I have a keychain that's made of rubber that came with the apartment keys. They had it hooked onto it. It's like a kind of girly little keychain. So maybe I could put that on there. I don't know if I'll post any of this. I'm not sure how many people want to see me rigging some stuff up, but you know, that's what you do. That's what I do anyway. I feel like I'm missing a part somewhere, and I don't know where it goes. Let's, oh Lord, where does this go? Maybe in there somewhere. Let's just drop it in and see what happens. Yep, that looks good. If we can get it to go together. I can't remember where that little ring went. I think that ring goes down at the bottom. Actually, I know it does. Oh no! I didn't know that part slid out. I do now. All right, drop that down in there. Drop that over the top of it. Put these two pieces together first. Maybe. All right. Pin's back in working order. Put the beauty ring back on this booger, because that's all it is. Maybe. All right, so we disassembled the pin for no reason, but now we got a pin that works again. Oh, Lord, look at that. That don't go there. So that must have really went up here. Definitely went up there. But you know what? The heck with that right now. I ain't gonna fit over there. Be right back. All right, I left the camera going. Hold on, let me see. Make sure my mic's still working. Surely this thing will work. That's pretty thick rubber. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. Perfectly, actually. I don't even think I can probably just stuff it down in there instead of wrapping it around. All right, let's see. Stuff it right in the gap there. Actually, we had to open that up a lot more. We'll just let it flop. I think I can pull it up off of that boot now. Okay, now that looks like it's gonna hold good. We're getting ready to see. Oh yeah, I feel it snugging up really good now. Oh yeah, that booger ain't moving at all. That's perfect. It's on. So now I can take you guys and you can at least see the view. And does this thing swivel around? Oh yeah, it swivels all kind of ways. So I'll be able to straighten it out, get the best view, tighten it up right there. Well shoot, let's go somewhere. Sorry, Speed, I'm going to a barbershop close by. I went to the guy one time, to be honest with you. He's really good. I don't feel like getting in the traffic of Doomageddon. So I'm just gonna go up the street and see if the barber's there and get a haircut and show you guys the city of Darwin, or at least proper Darwin. Off to the races. If I don't hit the pole going out of here. Hey, it took that bump pretty well. We'll see how shaky this driveway is though. It's bouncing around a little bit, but not too bad. We'll see. We'll see how well the stabilization of this camera is. I think once we get out on the road, it'll be smooth. I'm gonna slow down just so you guys, this is entering proper Darwin. Hopefully this thing, I'm gonna try to hold it, keep it still. I'm gonna tighten that up when I stop. But this is proper Darwin. It's very, very small, very quiet. But they got everything you need. It's nice. I like it. Now if I can only find this little barbershop, I always drive by it. I think this is it right here, yeah. Oh, he's closed. But there's another one right up the road. Okay, maybe it was back the other way. It was. Big sign that says barbershop. That might be a barbershop. but they're closed as well. Maybe that's the thing, on Mondays they're closed. Hey, it's just like America. Somebody in my comments tell me why barbershops are closed on Monday, because it's the same way in America. I will be amazed if you guys can hear me in this wind. Okay, it don't look like I'm getting a haircut today. All right, now I'm gonna go check the footage. Cool thing is I can leave my little attachment hooked up. I'm gonna tighten it up. I'm gonna double this right here, and then I don't think it'll have any bounce to it, but I'm gonna go see how bad that bounce is, or I should say how good the stabilization is on this camera. I went with intentions of doing some other stuff, but I'm curious to see what this looks like. I might want to get that key though. Okay, that worked a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. When I was riding down the road, it doesn't really show on the camera, but that thing was like jumping like that, like pretty bad in some spots. But it don't show on the film, man. These DJI, what I got? DJI Action 5 Pro. This thing has some serious stabilization. Still, you know what I mean? Stabilization. But anyway, I'm still gonna tighten this thing up because I don't like the way it looks when it jumps around. So let me set you guys up right here real quick. No idea what I could even call this video today. Dang, this thing goes up high as can be. That way y'all get a little closer version of what, or close-up version of what I'm doing. So you can see, like, you can imagine when it was going down the road, it looked a little bumpier than it does on camera, which is great. You know, I don't think I have to double it. I think I just need to wedge it into that little rubber grommet a little better. Maybe put it in the curve, spin this thing around a little bit. There we go. Maybe. Tuck it in on both sides. Okay, now I bet you it won't have any shake. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I feel it snugging up better than it did before. I might have just screwed up pulling it down. All right, there we go. I'm gonna double it up just to be safe. It won't hurt nothing, that's for sure. I'm gonna take it completely off. This is one of those fine threaded bolts right here. You got to spin it 1,000 times before it comes off. Fortunately, it spins pretty quick. No idea what this video is going to be about today. Well, I know what it's going to be about, but I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing me rig some stuff up. Maybe. I would watch it. Of course, I'm into some stuff like this. Leave that hanging out the bottom. I don't even know if this joker will go on like that. We're gonna see. If it does go on, it definitely won't shake no more. Oh, come on, stay put, you son of a biscuit eater. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it right there. That's the ticket. Yeah, that right there is like it was designed to be there with a little bit of goofiness to it. And the good thing is the rubber probably, I imagine, takes a lot of the vibration. Oh yeah, that thing ain't moving at all now. Yeah, that's in there. I can adjust all this like whatever angle it needs to be. It ain't going nowhere. Hey, we're in there. Now you guys can go for rides with me. Hold on, man. I want to show y'all how tall this dang thing pulls up. Take it off of there. Look how tall, and it's not even as high as it'll go. It'll go up higher than that. Hey, and I'm not sponsored by DJI. So if anybody at DJI sees this, reach out. I'm promoting y'all stuff. And by the way, you can find all this down in the links. I got all the Amazon links at my Amazon store right below. Look how tall that thing goes. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm out.